Are you Dr. Dolittle?
You saw the finished film.
Yes.
Was it everything you expected?
It was more, and I think that's one of the amazing things about doing live action, especially being a voice. You don't get to see much, and you get a lot of direction, and you certainly get a picture painted for you in your mind. But when you see the finished product, it's really special, especially with something like Dolittle, where the scope is so wide and massive, and the visual effects are so beautiful. Like, it's a beautiful movie to watch, so it's really cool to see it.
And it's actually my first ever audition, which is so crazy, and Dolittle is my first ever job. So.
Your first audition?
Yeah, it was my first audition, which is good because I didn't really, you know, the pressure was off because I didn't know what to expect, so I just thought, I'm just gonna go for it. So yeah, so I did a couple of auditions, and then eventually I met Harry, and I met Stephen Gagan, who's our director, and Lucy Bevan, who's the casting director. And yeah.
When you first read the script, did it take you a long time to say yes, or were you immediately on board?
Not at all. No, immediately you go. Well, because I'd seen the original Dr. Dolittle film when I was a little boy. We went on a school trip to see it to our local cinema, and I loved it. And it was so kind of magical as a story, and so it held a special place in my heart anyway. And then to know what you can do with technology now, you know, for the animals, it was really exciting to think of what would be possible, and to have Robert at the helm of it, you know, it was wonderful. So you know that it's going to be a big film. A lot of people are going to see it, which is great. Hopefully it'll bring a lot of pleasure to children, in the same way as it gave to me, the original film gave to me when I was a kid. So it was a wonderful thing to be a part of. Yeah, I didn't hesitate at all.
We have no choice but to embark on this perilous journey.
Did you get to meet all the people who provide the voices?
We actually just met them yesterday.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but we met a couple, so that was really cool.
The only person well, me and Carmel would meet while shooting was Tom Holland, but wasn't there for shooting on set, was there for voiceover, but yeah, we'd never met the other people. Were
you able to improvise a little, or
yeah,
was it
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way Robert works is that he seems to, you know, he comes in every day and is like, right, let's work this out. This is what we've got on the page, but let's see what we really want to do here, and see what, you know, what we can do that will be surprising and in the moment and fresh and alive, and so there was a lot of room for that. Yeah, it was great.
You always learn something in a job, no? So what is the biggest thing that you learned in this one?
That's a great question. I think the biggest takeaway is trusting the process, especially when this one is the first time I was an animated character in live action. I've done fully animated before, so animators can show you the universe. If I was a normal bull, I would have never found this farm, and we wouldn't be brothers. I've been the human in live action and talking to Transformers.
We need your eyes.
Wait, you want access to our satellites?
I've never been the animation in live action. And because of that, because they started with such basic animation of what Yoshi and all the characters would be, you really, I mean, I always try to trust the process, but you really have to trust the process. So I think just doing the best you can and trusting those around you that they're going to make a good movie.